What's up guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. My name's Nani, I'm an artist and you can find my stuff here on YouTube and on my Instagram. Link in the description below. On the screen I'm going to have a time lapse of a piece I recently made with a bunch of anime characters. I'll also post this on Instagram so you can check it out there too. And when you're over there you might as well follow me. You know, I have like no followers yet now, so so definitely appreciate that. If you guys know any other place I should be posting my art, you can leave that in the comments below. I'll definitely check it out. So for today's video, I kind of want it to be dual purpose. I want it to be an introduction to me and my channel, and also to give 5 tips or things that I've learned since recently starting to take art serious that I feel will help you guys out. I'll leave timestamps in the description, so if you don't care about me at all, you can just skip that and get right to my advice. First let me tell y'all about my experience with art. So I always drew a lot as a kid. I was always just casual about it. I didn't really try and get any better. It was just, you know, I just drew what I liked and for fun, and that happened to be a lot of anime and cartoons. Now I've always personally liked illustrations and like more drawn type artwork. I do like, you know, museums and statues and all the other ways people express themselves creatively. It looks cool too, but man, it's something about either a good scene in an anime, the way it's drawn, or some cool looking illustration. That's what I like personally. Now as to why I decided to go from casually liking art to becoming more serious about making it, and eventually the goal would be to be making a living out of it. And it actually happened pretty recently in October of 2022. So yeah, still pretty early in the journey. It started after my girlfriend told me about this anime convention happening in my city, WasabiCon. Now I love anime, so I knew it was probably gonna be, you know, cool for me and I was gonna have a good time going there. But actually when I went there, I just saw so many great artists selling their anime posters, clothes, and other kind of merchandise. It was a lot cooler than I expected it to be. I wanted to get some more pieces of wall art. I already had some stuff by Ozzy Oz the Virus, and then ended up getting a few more made by Luz and Illustrations. You can probably find them on Instagram. They're pretty popular. And I always wanted to have my own thing, and seeing all these people making art, you know, it was like anime and stuff that I had a really good interest in, made me think, you know what, I should try and do this too. So I just made the commitment to go for it. Also, hating my boring corporate job and not wanting to do that kind of work forever was probably a really big incentive too. So, you know, if I can commit to doing something like this and going for it, really anyone can. Yeah, you know, people can make a living doing something that they want to do, and I don't think they should feel like they can't, or it's too late, like they invested too much time or years into whatever they thought they were going to do. Like me, example, like I went to like college and got a business degree and did all that. In my first year into the workforce doing corporate stuff, I just decided this is absolute hell and I don't want to do this forever. Definitely not. I mean, but if, you know, if that's what you want to do or someone else wants to, like, it makes sense. It's a good option. So not trying to dig on anyone, but you know, everyone has a choice and they should definitely not feel limited in life. Now, enough about me. How do you become more serious about art? And I'm just going to list 5 things that I've noticed I've had to do and have learned since, you know, starting to take this a lot more seriously. Number 1 is trying to figure out what kind of art you want to create. You can do this by just looking up different artists on Instagram or YouTube or any place online really, and just look at what you think looks appealing and if that's even something that you want to try and make for yourself. Definitely one thing I realized taking art more seriously is that you have to do a lot of research and a lot of self-education and looking up what you like online and trying to see how you can make that, or how you can put your own spin on things. You're gonna have to do that a lot more. Number two, tying in with that, is you're gonna have to constantly learn. You're gonna have to either be looking up YouTube tutorials on basically any skill that you're trying to learn, or invest in yourself by buying courses, workshops, and just trying to improve your skills however you can. Something I see a lot of artists talk about is how you have to adopt a mentality that you're constantly growing and learning, really for the rest of your life, or as long as you're trying to keep getting better at what you're doing. I'm looking at a couple of courses on Colosso now, and I'll probably have a review come out relatively soon on one of them. But that's also a great website you can go to, Colosso. And there's, I'm going to put on the screen one YouTuber, I think it's Mark Burnett. He has a lot of good stuff, and he has a course that I'll try out and probably put a review out a little later. Number three is being able to shift your mindset. I've seen one thing a lot of artists say is that it's good to analyze different works and basically just the stuff around you, trying to see what breaking it down into its main components looks like. Also, just looking at some artwork and trying to understand what is it about that piece that looks good, and understanding how you can implement that into your own work, or just self-analyzing your own artwork after you make it, and just, looking for where your area of improvement is, seeing some growth, and just using that to really improve your art in the long haul. Number four is practice daily. This is probably a given, but drawing is a skill, and getting better at it is going to take a lot of time, and drawing every day and trying to learn and improve is really going to speed that up. It's going to take a lot of repetition and really getting the muscle memory down. So if you practice at least however much, honestly, if you can practice however time that you can, drawing is something that's going to take a lot of muscle memory to build up. So if you can practice daily and get in whatever amount of time you can, it's really going to help you improve your progress. And definitely, I've noticed that my art has definitely improved just by drawing every day for the past few months. And number five is going to be to keep track and measure your progress. This is something that can apply to every skill you're trying to learn, really. But having goals on where you want to be and having steps on how you plan on getting there is definitely going to help you stay in line when you're trying to reach them. If you have projects you're working on, try and set a schedule on when you want to try and have them done. That can even just help you really focus on creating when you are, and help lessen the distractions, I guess. Well, those are some of the things I've definitely learned just trying to take my art more seriously and definitely improve and grow. Popping up on the screen now is probably going to be some YouTubers that I feel are really good art teachers and that can definitely help you along. And if you guys want to share anyone you know or any resources, feel free to type it in the comments below, just so anyone watching can get some more resources to use. All right, that's gonna be my video. Thanks so much for watching. If you found anything helpful or enjoyed it at all, feel free to like, subscribe. I definitely plan on posting a lot more consistently. You can follow me over on Instagram, where I post my art there too. And really just hope y'all have a good one. See you next time.